Everyone knows that WWE 2K20 was a complete mess when it released. However, 4 months on and 7 patches later, the game has improved. However, there's still a heck of a lot that needs fixing just to get the game to work as it was intended. Now, I've seen a lot of comments saying that 2K have only fixed the issues that YouTubers have showed off, and to be fair, that is kind of a valid point, as the more video with glitches is shared, the more likely it is to be fixed by the developers to stop other people exploiting that glitch and then sharing it. So to do my bit and try and help the community out by bringing these issues to light in the hope that 2K then fix them, here are 28 issues that still need fixing, all with video examples and with possible workarounds that will allow you to get around them. Number 1. Custom championships aren't announced. This one occurs with every single custom championship, as despite setting the correct announcer names, loading into a game with entrances enabled will see the announcer completely skip the name of your championship.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 285 pounds, one half of the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Not only does this glitch occur during entrances, but it also happens at the conclusion of title matches when announcing the winner.
Here is your winner, and still the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Number 2. Advanced lighting in Create an Entrance doesn't work. This one happens when changing the lighting in the advanced section of Create an Entrance, as if the lighting is set to start at the beginning of the scene, then the game won't read it. In order to get this to work, there is a workaround that you can use, as if you move the lighting to one click after the start of the scene, then the game will recognise it and switch the lighting accordingly. Number 3. Alexa Bliss's pigtails. When using Alexa Bliss's Backlash attire from the 2K showcase, her hair animates perfectly. However, should you use this attire to create a custom attire like this one, then this causes the hair to go batshit crazy and glitch all over the place in entrances, cutscenes and even gameplay. Number 4. Unable to enter the crowd area in custom arenas. Should you create a new custom arena and set the arena size to arena size 1 to enable crowd fighting, loading this arena into a match and then trying to access the crowd area doesn't work, as there's no way to climb over the barricade. Number 5. The ring bell table is missing in custom arenas. Should you take a look at the timekeeper's area in any custom arena, then you'll notice that both the table that the ring bell sits on and the chair that the timekeeper sits on is missing, leaving them both floating in mid-air. Number 6. Unable to customize brawl arenas in universe mode. While it is possible to add a brawl match to your match card in universe mode, should you try to edit the match options, then the option to select which brawl arena is used is disabled. Due to this, players aren't able to select the brawl arena that they want to use, meaning the selected brawl area is chosen at random. While we await a fix for this, one workaround is to keep backing out after selecting the brawl match type and then re-choosing it, as doing this will see a different arena selected, meaning you can keep doing this until you get the arena that you want. Number 7. Current Charlotte Flair can't use Charlotte Flair 1's entrance motion. For anyone wanting to customize Charlotte Flair's current model and have her come out using the Charlotte Flair 1 entrance, which is used for all of the other Charlotte models in the game, then this isn't actually possible, as it doesn't appear in the list of available entrance motions. Not only is it not possible to assign the motion manually, but trying to copy another Charlotte's entrance to the current Charlotte doesn't copy the motion, and when using the template option to assign it, it instead appears blank and loads in The Rock's entrance. Number 8. You can't customize Jeff Hardy's face paint. It's unknown if this one is intentional or if it's just an oversight from 2K, however should you try to customize Jeff Hardy's face paint to change the colour scheme, there's no option available. Due to this, all custom attires for Jeff are stuck with his current face paint, despite the fact that previous entries in the series have allowed players to change it. Number 9. Copying attire parts crashes the game. One of the most useful options in Create a Superstar is the option to copy attire parts from one side of the body to the other, such as copying an item on the left arm to the right arm. However, should you use this feature to copy an attire part that includes a custom logo, then this will cause the game to instantly crash. This occurs when copying any attire part containing logos, regardless if it's for the arms or the legs, as every time you hit copy, the game will crash. Number 10. Invisible walls in custom arenas. This one occurs when playing matches in custom arenas and try and access the chairs next to the announce table, as this area appears to be blocked off with an invisible wall that stops players from accessing the area. Number 11. 2K Originals themes loop on the main menu. This one occurs when setting the themes from the 2K Originals DLC to play on the main menu, as once the theme finishes playing, it'll then restart and continue to play in a constant loop rather than moving on to the next track. Number 12. Custom championship intros appear black. Whenever you create a custom championship using a fully custom texture, then loading into a championship match and watching the title intro will show the title as black when viewing the on-screen graphics. Number 13. Menus display the wrong championship after retaining a custom championship. Despite showing the correct custom championship and its champion prior to a title match, after playing a match and then retaining the championship, the custom championship will be replaced with another title on the in-game menu when viewing the current champion. Number 14. You can't fully change the strap colour on certain custom championships. This one occurs with certain straps when creating a new custom championship, as should you choose to use either the NXT North American or the WWE Cruiserweight Championship straps, trying to customise the colour of the straps is broken, as colour 1 and colour 2 both affect the strap, meaning one colour is displayed on top of the other. Number 15. Deleting a second attire also deletes the first. This one could prove to be a really bad problem for creators, as should you decide that you want to delete an attire from attire slot 2, not only will this delete that attire, but viewing your attire in attire slot 1 will reveal that that attire was also deleted. Number 16. Important attires that contain DLC parts crashes the game. This one is yet another issue facing creators, as should you try to import any attire or parts of an attire that use DLC parts, such as the parts used in the Wasteland Wanderers DLC, then this will instantly crash the game. Not only does this happen when importing parts from the Wasteland Wanderers DLC, but it also happens with any DLC parts, including both 2K Originals and the SmackDown Anniversary DLC. Number 17. Important custom attires to WWE superstars also crashes the game. This one occurs when creating a WWE superstar and choosing the import option to import an attire from a custom superstar, as should that superstar use any custom logos, then it will instantly crash the game. Number 18. Changing a design's material adds a box around the image. This happens when adding one of the in-game designs to your creation and then changing the material type option to anything other than the default, as this adds a box around the design, making it completely unusable. Number 19. Announce table monitors sink into the floor. This one occurs when removing the pattern from the announce tables and then throwing the monitors to the floor, as once the animation completes, the monitors will sink into the floor around the ring. Number 20. Tag team partners can't use ground finishers. This one is one of the more bizarre glitches, as should you try to play a tag team match and tag in your partner, that partner will then be unable to perform ground finishers. For example, here I tagged in Charlotte, who has the figure 8 set as her finisher. However, should you try to perform the move, then the character will just stand there despite the announce team acting like the move is being performed. This glitch happens every time that you attempt a finisher that is initiated at either the head, the side or the legs, and affects everyone who starts the match on the apron. Number 21. You can't edit Demon Finn Balor's body paint. Should you check out Demon Finn Balor in the Creation Suite, then you'll notice that it's possible to customise his face paint and come up with your own colour scheme. However, the same can't be said for his body paint, as there's no option to customise it either in terms of colour or by changing it to one of the other demon body paints. Due to this, any creations with customised face paint is somewhat redundant, as you can't change the body paint to match. 22. You can't set second attires as the default in Universe mode. This one occurs when trying to set default attires in Universe mode, as should you choose a creation that features two alternate attires such as this Leo Rush, then the second attire isn't actually listed when trying to select it. This glitch only appears to affect Universe mode, as editing the same creation in the roster section of the main menu shows that both attires are listed when selecting the default attire option. Due to this, as a workaround, if you want to set the second attire as your default in Universe mode, then you can either set the second attire as the default and create a superstar, or you can set it as the default here and then select the option to save changes to your Universe mode. Number 23. Customizing matches in Universe mode doesn't remember the original participants. Whilst this one is a glitch, as it doesn't work as it did in past games, this is more of an annoyance than anything else, as should you decide that you want to change one superstar or one team in a match, then when choosing the customize option, the game doesn't remember who was originally in the match and instead defaults to Roman Reigns. This means that you then have to manually scroll through all of the superstars and reselect everyone in the match that you didn't want to change. Number 24. Saving all the tires to superstars featured in the 2K Originals towers shows the wrong entrance name. This one has been a constant problem ever since the game released, as should you create and design a custom attire to a WWE superstar who's featured in any of the 2K Originals towers, this will cause them to be referred to by the 2K Originals name used in the tower rather than the actual name. Some examples of this include Buddy Murphy, who's referred to as Drifter Buddy Murphy when using an alt attire in slot 2, Seth Rollins, who's referred to as Dry Rub Doug, Brock Lesnar, who's referred to as Big Bad Brock Lesnar, and so the list goes on for everyone featured in a 2K Originals tower. Number 25. Alt attire superstars featured in the 2K Originals towers can't be unlocked. Whilst this one isn't technically a glitch, it is a major annoyance within the community, as the 2K Originals trailers show off various superstar models that can't actually be unlocked and used outside of specific towers. Two examples of this are She-Lady and Ursula, which are attires for Nikki Bella and Carmella respectively, both of which are featured in matches in the 2K Originals towers and come with exclusive entrances and commentary. However, after completing the towers, these characters aren't available to use, as players instead have to recreate them. Now, the problem with this is that not all of the parts used are available, and finding that you do recreate, it ends up taking up one of the limited creation slots. Plus, as these are creations, they don't feature the commentary that comes with them. The worst case of this is the Southpaw DLC, as despite being themed after WWE's Southpaw Regional Wrestling Show, attires for characters from that actual show, including Dry Rug Dub, Dan Bandana and Rene Beret, are all featured in the towers with unique commentary, yet you can't use them outside of it, so why not unlock these characters to use in exhibition the same way the likes of Mr. McElroy can be unlocked. Number 26. Customizing matches in Universe mode causes the game to crash. This one is the number one problem that I've seen when reading comments on videos, as it appears that the majority of players who have an existing Universe mode set up encounter the game crashing when selecting the option to edit matches. Now, I have tried everything that I possibly could do to get this to happen to me, including trying multiple consoles, new and existing Universe modes, editing custom shows, etc, yet for whatever reason, every time I choose to edit a match, it works fine. Regardless of that though, because there are so many people reporting this problem, it's one that I still wanted to include on this list, as it's obviously something that needs to be addressed. Number 27. Missing images when downloading creations. Now, I'm sure this is one that everyone has experienced, however technically this one was kind of fixed in the previous patch update. However, there is still a problem in that any custom logos that you have saved from before patch 1.07 still won't work when creating a new creation or updating an existing one, as once you upload that creation and someone downloads it, it will still be missing images. The only way to ensure that your creation won't feature missing logos when uploaded is to start a brand new creation and import your logos again. However, this is extremely time consuming and means any time spent working on your creations previously is completely wasted. Due to this, maybe 2K can patch something to get existing logos to work when uploaded, as the logos are there for the creator, therefore there's no reason that they should have to import them again and remake their creation from scratch. Number 28. Customized matches in Universe mode don't save. Although I wasn't able to replicate the problem with customizing matches that caused the game to crash in Universe mode, another issue that I did encounter was that customizing a match and saving the changes would see the match reset back to what it originally was after starting the show. One example of this is this match, which I changed from a singles match featuring a custom edge against Drew McIntyre into a triple threat match that included Brock Lesnar, as after saving the changes and starting the show, the match then reverted back to the original singles match with Edge and Drew. So there you have it, 28 problems that still need addressed in WWE 2K20. Obviously there are a ton more, however these are the main ones that was sent enable a test, therefore I hope by sharing this publicly and letting people see the current state of the game, then it's something that 2K and Visual Concepts then make a point of addressing in any upcoming patches. Before I end the video, I just want to say thank you to everyone for taking the time to watch this video, and also to everyone that helped me compile this list of problems and workarounds, as hopefully these things are now on 2K's radar and can be addressed in the future. Until then though, I hope this video has proved useful, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.